It's the 40th anniversary. We've had 4 decades of
Wow.
Mario. We're going to be picking and ranking the decades of Mario games.
Right, just the games.
Right. So 85 to 94, 95 to 2004, 2005 to 2014, 2015 to today.
Today.
Very interesting to put them out this way. I will start. I'll just read off all the games so we know what we're working for. The first decade, we had Super Mario Brothers Lost Levels, Super Mario Brothers 2, Super Mario Brothers 3, Super Mario Land, Super Mario World, and Super Mario Land 2.
Okay.
And I should say, we're doing original releases.
Yes.
So no remakes.
No remakes.
No spin-offs. Like, we're keeping this pretty focused.
No, like, Mario and Sonic, none of that stuff.
Next decade. Only 3 games. Yoshi's Island, which we debated. We're not having that debate again.
I'm not talking to you.
It is Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island, Mario 64, and Mario Sunshine. That's it.
What
was
were
happening?
they doing between 95 and 2004?
The heck was happening
Get
there?
to work.
There's a lot more games in the next decade,
They
though.
were doing this.
New Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Galaxy, New Super Mario Brothers Wii, Mario Galaxy 2, Mario 3D Land, New Super Mario Brothers 2.
Oh my gosh.
New Super Mario Brothers U, and Super Mario 3D World.
Woo, that's a lot of games.
And in the final decade that we are still inhabiting, Mario Maker, Mario Run, Mario Odyssey, Mario Maker 2, Bowser's Fury, and Mario Wonder.
Wow.
It's a lot of games, a lot of great games.
Yes.
We have the hard task of ranking these
Yes.
for decades. I hadn't thought
Are we
about
going from bottom to top?
Sure.
Okay.
What do you want to put on the bottom here? Or what's standing out to you here as you look at this?
The 2 decades that stand out to me is 95 through 2004, which is just such a year of not a lot going on.
Just as an outlier
Outlier
of
so few games. And then also 2005 to 2014, which is a lot of games, but those were the games that we've talked about a lot, becoming very like
all the new Super Mario Brothers
formulaic,
games.
a little bit boring because they were just like pooping out these new Super Mario Brothers games.
Really great 3D Mario games there. All the Tokyo stuff,
Yeah,
up to Mario 3D World.
The 3D Mario games in that decade were amazing.
It hurts me
2D Mario is a little bit rough.
It hurts me
though.
to say because Mario 64 is my favorite of all of these. I think that needs to be at the bottom.
Yeah.
Because
Unfortunately.
Mario Sunshine, we know how we feel about that, and then Yoshi's Island, questionable whether that should even be on the list.
I don't even know. I don't even think it should be on the list.
So as much as I love Mario 64, I think in terms
it's
of
not going to be able to carry.
in terms of
it,
rating
right?
these by the decades, I think that has to be at the bottom.
It has to
Do you
be
agree?
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
It just gets harder from there, though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna suggest that the 05 to 14 decade needs to be next due to the new Super Mario Brothers.
Yes, I think it's being pulled down. As good as the Galaxy games are and Super Mario 3D World, it's being dragged down by the 2D Mario
There are just
games.
too many. I mean, if there were maybe half as many of those, I might feel differently. But
Yeah.
again, they just overdid it.
When we got to the squirrels, we knew it was over.
Just kind of crazy to say because you have both Galaxy games there, 3D
Super
Land
Mario
and 3D World.
Land and World, both great games.
Well, now hold on. Now I'm looking at the Mario Maker, Mario Run, Mario Odyssey, Mario Maker 2.
See, this one is tough because Odyssey is the one that's carrying this generation. 2015 to 2024, right? Or
But I mean, the original Mario Maker's great.
Yeah.
Kind of a different thing though. Bowser's very great, but
Amazing,
small.
but small.
Mario Wonder, I like that a lot.
I like that, but Odyssey is like juggernaut.
But there's not a lot. I mean, Mario Run, it's kind of on the side.
On the side, yeah.
I wouldn't say that's
Maker
necessarily.
2 was a little bit of a dud.
You're right. Let's look at the first Mario Brothers Lost Levels. I mean, this is classic 2D Mario. They have not made a better 2D
They have
Mario game
never
than any of these.
replicated this.
3D did not exist.
Yeah.
There were no 3D
But these
games.
no, you can't.
This has to be either 1 or 2.
Exactly. Okay, so yes, number 4 is definitely
95 to 04.
04. Number 3, I think, is 2005 to 20.
So you agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think number 2 is 2015 to now, unless we get a banger 3D Mario game this generation, and then it just catapults it to the top. But
well, if something comes out in 20, no, we're actually done with that decade. 2020.
Oh, you're right. It doesn't matter. It'll be the next decade.
We had some confusion about the years. We'll
We're
be
like,
honest.
We're like one,
when,
two. We
when
had to count.
does one decade end and does one begin? I don't know.
Yeah. Anyhow, yeah. I think 85 to 94 is still number 1. Maybe because we grew up in this generation. I don't know.
Because you're old. You're
old.
a boomer.
Mario's age.
You would say that because you're a boomer. Yeah, I don't feel great about there being no 3D representation, but some of those games are just like the purest Mario magic you can get.
That's how, yeah. You can't replicate.
Let's see, what is the Lost Levels is obviously
That's the bad one.
The dud there, but everything else.
Land.
First Mario Land.
Mario Land.
I don't love
rough.
that.
Yeah. But original Mario Brothers 2, 3, World, Land 2, all really good.
Yeah, maybe when you consider that like Mario Maker is kind of remixing most of those
That's
games
true.
too.
Yeah, Mario Maker
Okay,
kinda,
I think maybe that's the kicker.
yeah, although again, Mario Odyssey was the juggernaut
Right.
of these 4 decades.
Right.
Hands
right.
down.
Potentially the best game on this list, depending on who you're talking to.
This and obviously Super Mario World, the 2 best games.
What are your top 3 Mario games? Again, remind me.
It's going to be Odyssey.
I thought World was your favorite.
Yes, I'm not.
Oh, you're not going in any
order.
order. Yeah.
So Odyssey, World, Super Mario World, and Mario Galaxy 2. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yours is what? 64, Mario
60.
3.
Well, now I'm having a hard time. So it would have been Mario 64, 3, and
Odyssey?
World. But now Odyssey, I don't know where Odyssey fits into that. I don't know.
loved Odyssey.
I don't have to. This is my top 4. I don't have to decide this. I'm not doing that. I'm not ready to do that right now.
Did we decide? Number 1.
Yeah. So
The best decade is still 85 to 94.
Yes.
And then the next best, number 2 best decade is 2015 to 2024. And then we have 2005 to 2024. And then unfortunately the worst decade is 95 to 2004.
Something's got to be on the bottom. Zoomers are going to come for you.
Great.
You better watch out.
Come for me. I'm ready for you.
I mean, it's great that this last decade, 40 years in, is still like arguably the best.
Yeah.
Like that says
a lot.
That's incredible that they are not just relying on the nostalgia, that they're still trying new things, they're still doing amazing things. That's great.
Mario's never been more relevant.
Yeah, so
like,
true.
He's been in so many different kinds of adventures.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I mean, there's a lot to say about the decade of 2015 to 2024 where you see Mario in games that we've never imagined, whether it's, not for everybody, but on a mobile game.
Yeah.
Not for everybody, but in like a game like Mario Maker. There's just been more experimental stuff happening with Mario, which is great.
Yeah.
It's not a stale, sort of been there, done that series. And I think that just means a lot. And who knows? I think we're really all looking forward to the next 3D Mario game. I think it's going to be magic. So, and Mario turns 40 this year. He's old like us.
Hooray!
Yeah, he's going to be just like us. He doesn't want to go out anymore. He's like doing bed rot, because like, he's like, I'm not getting up today.
No.
He's canceling plans, Yeah, he's achy. Oh well, anyways. All right, we'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.